Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'd like to talk to you guys about my Fender Stratocaster. And then, after I tell a couple stories, we're gonna do some upgrades to it. Y'all hold on. Okay, so this is my 1999 Fender Strat. And for those of you who don't know what Strat means, it's the made in Mexico version of the Fender Stratocaster, made in 1999. Background on this guitar. When I graduated from high school in 1999, I went out and bought a brand new Fender Stratocaster in this blue color, bluish purple, from a local music store. The American Standard Strat is what I bought. At the same time, my best friend went out and also bought a Fender, brand new 1999 Fender Stratocaster in this same color. But he bought the Mexican version. That's actually this guitar, the one he bought. A couple years go by and I wound up needing a new transmission in a car I had. So I sold my American Strat so that I could pay to have a new transmission put in the car. A few years after that, I met up with that old buddy again, and we were hanging out at his house in his music room, and I saw this one just sitting in the corner on a little guitar stand, just sitting there. And I told him what had happened to mine and how I regretted selling it, and I missed it. And he said, "You want to buy that one?" So we made a smoking deal. He sold it to me for less than I would have bought a Squire for at the time. And it really never was played. It still had the original strings on it from 1999 until about 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, when I took the strings off of it. And it's now not got any strings at all. Because I took it apart to clean it good, and then I was going to restring it and whatnot. Because I haven't really played it much since I got it either. However, now's the time. I decided that it's time to do some work. So today we're going to replace our tuners and our little string retainer. And then in about a week or so, we're going to replace the nut with an actual bone nut. And then we're going to do all the fret work and the neck work to give it kind of a radiused edge here and kind of smooth the fret edges out. And then we're going to polish the frets all up real nicely and get it ready for the next step. Eventually, the goal is to replace the pickups, the pots, the switch, and part of the tremolo system, to basically put this a step above the Strat American that I had. So that's what we're going to do. That's my plan. I do love this guitar. It's a beautiful bluish purple. It's got this beautiful natural maple neck. It's got a great feel to it, great shape. It plays so well. We're just gonna make it play better. So let's get down to the details, the nitty gritty. Let's change out the tuners and the string retaining device. So what I have here is this little tool that basically you put over the nuts and you just loosen them so that you can take the nuts off, and then you flip the guitar over and you just pull the tuners out. So I'm gonna get that started and be right back. Okay, so we got all the old tuners out. As you can see, it's quite dirty. So I'm gonna clean that up. I'm also gonna remove the string tree. Go ahead and get that out of the way so that we can replace it. Okay, so as you can see, all the tuners have been removed. The string tree has been removed. I've cleaned up these holes a little bit. Got pretty much 20 years of just dust and dirt settling on them. So it's not gonna be easy to get it all off of there without using some kind of really abrasive cleaner. And I'm not gonna do that right now. So next up, I'll put on the new Fender locking tuners. Okay, so those are installed. So here's what they look like from the back. Very nice. So let me throw the string tree on there and we'll wrap this up. Okay, string tree is on. New tuners are on. There you go. Now this tool, you don't have to have one of these, but it does make it a heck of a lot easier to remove these nuts. You can use just a socket or a wrench, but those nuts are very, very, very shallow, as you can see. So this tool does a really good job of grabbing them, and it's got teeth. One side's for tightening, one side's for loosening, depending on which side the teeth are on. So that's gonna do it, guys. There you have it. Next time you see this guitar, we'll be throwing a nut on it, working the neck, and doing a little bit of fret work. Y'all keep the shiny side up.